Okay, so if he fucks up, right? We can
Mm-hmm.
always try the labyrinth teleporting.
Mm-hmm.
Um, how big is a capital ship?
Pretty big. Yeah? Okay. I'm still in the middle of this game.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head down and go and get dinner real quick.
All right.
I will return once you figure out what to do. Oh god.
So,
They're still gone?
some things I was thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, capital ships
Mm-hmm.
are silhouette 5.
You can move that, can't you?
No, I didn't spend the XP to be able to. However, Alex said we can just keep increase. So with like the strength one to increase to larger silhouettes, if you
Mm-hmm.
maximize out the strength and move, he said you can spend more XP to get more. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to. So like I don't know if he said an increasing amount, something increases by 5 each time. The next one would be 25. But if someone were to do that, they'd then be able to move a class. Like so, for example, if they got the one that costs 20, they'd be at 4. If they bought one more, they'd be able to move 5. Quite a few capital ships are size 5. Then there's some that are set. They range from like 5 to 9. It's like a 9
Mm-hmm.
would be a Lucre Hulk.
Okay.
And a 5 would be like most frigates or the such.
Mm-hmm. See, as far as I know, Dooku never really travels around on capital ships, but I don't know.
Yeah, a fair amount of these are 7s and 6s. Some are 5s. So it really comes down to what kind of ship he's on. Oh well, I have to think about that. I think it's likely going to be a. See, the main issue that I've got here is will entirely be hired on by Dooku.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hopeful that doesn't happen.
Well, they haven't started shooting, so that's a good idea. Good thing.
Yeah, I suppose. But not really sure what to do here. Whoopsies, that was... I hit the... He's fucking trying to mind meld Dooku, isn't he?
I don't know if I like this. This will go god awful.
If he mind melds Dooku, you're teleporting me in there and I'm taking his head off.
Kunas?
Yes. Oh my fucking god. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh man. Did he roll?
Not yet.
Are you sure? It looks like he rolled. Oh my god. Oh my god. He
What the
says Roraki.
He succeeds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. If he can use force pips for successes, then yes. But I don't know if he can. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
He succeeded.
Yeah, he definitely succeeded. All I'm saying is just know if he calls us and he tells us that if he sounds like he's gonna turn us to the party, if he calls us, he's calling us on a holo thing, which means you'll be able to see where he is. You're gonna teleport me in there and his head's coming off. Are you okay with this plan?
I can't teleport you. I can only teleport myself.
Unfortunate. Okay, well you better take his head off then. I can't fucking believe this. I cannot fucking believe this. This is.
Oh God.
I'm gonna rise back, unscathed, unharmed.
Evening,
What's the
gents.
story?
We had a little bit of an altercation, but let's just say he decided to let us go.
So no information, but we're alive.
No, he didn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite able to get him to buy any of our shit or to give us any sort. Fuck, what were we trying to get again? Sorry, I was kind of intimidated the whole game.
We were going to try and learn who was pitting the two sides against each other.
Fuck, Alex.
Yeah.
I didn't ask about that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as Nick being stupid.
Alright.
I'll let you ask.
And we were also going to ask him about the planets and the labyrinth stuff that was going on. Though that's
Alright,
not
you can ask
that,
2 of the 3.
Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was Nick being dumb. I'm sure I would have asked some of this. um, who's behind the scenes? And what was the other 2 questions?
Oh
I
my
think
God.
the most important is who's pulling the strings and the planet disappearing.
Yeah, okay, and planet disappearing. Those 2. Bang, bang.
Does Dooku actually know canon-wise?
I believe he knows who
He's got a name.
Palpatine is. So if
Knows he's a senator?
I believe so. I mean, you could Google it, I suppose.
I mean, let's take Dooku's stat block as an example for whether or not he's gonna.
He knows that there's another Sith Lord doing something that has some sort of stake in this war.
Dooku knew about Palpatine for a long time.
Right, because he knew there was another Sith Lord.
Well, he was also technically Palpatine's apprentice.
Right. I don't think he knew that Senator Palpatine or Senator, fuck, whatever his name was.
Newt Gunrays. I don't. He knew.
He knew about Darth Sidious, but he didn't know that Senator Palpatine was Darth Sidious.
Was Darth Sidious? He just knew Darth
Let's
Sidious was
see.
the guy in which.
Darth Sidious was just his edgy homie.
Yeah, let's see.
They listened to FCR together.
I mean, it's likely he did, considering, like, you know when Anakin executes him?
I don't think he did.
Well, no, you know where Anakin executes him?
Okay, yeah,
And
at
he
that
looks
point,
at him with
maybe.
like with a betrayed face. But I don't know.
I don't think he knew.
I have no clue. Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't think he knew. In my universe, he definitely doesn't know. He knows that there's another Sith Lord that has stake in it.
Yeah. So there's that, and then what about the planet?
Fuck, I forgot the name of the planet. I told you guys. Its name, but
Starts with a C, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
Carthia, Carthus, or what it was. I want to say Carthus till I find it, but yeah, that disappeared. It slowly started crumbling away.
Huh.
And that's all he knows.
Yep.
Well,
Most of the people evacuated out.
well, this was useless.
Entirely. What? This was like 3 or 4 sessions.
Yep.
Look, I'm not gonna stop you from doing anything. I may silently
No, I'm
judge.
not angry. I'm not angry at anyone. I'm just like, wow.
All right, I go
That's
ahead
the
and
thing.
I'll say that. I'll just through the words say both of those. That's what he gave us, and he's going to let us go, but he doesn't want to see us around anymore. So
I wonder
that's
why.
also kind of a problem.
Well, I guess he can give you the name Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious, huh?
Yeah, that's the man.
That's
who
always
apparently-
something there.
That's
I'm
the
just
man
gonna
who
kind of
apparently has
like
to take
sit
this.
back in my chair.
That's
and,
elite.
Like, just kind of like stand back against
is
the
elite.
wall
I
and
think
be
of it
like,
that way.
all
You
of
have
that's
a lead
it.
to a,
That's
you
it.
have a lead to a Darth Lord, like or a Dark Lord or fuck whatever the goddamn Dark fuck.
Sith Lord.
Sith Lord.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
You
all
have a
right.
lead to a Sith Lord, which is more
Here's
than the
here's
Jedi
what
can
I'm
say.
thinking.
Yeah, you
So
didn't have any other links, so
we
have a
know
name.
it's someone in the Republic government. So
Yes.
what if we just
got
sneak
that
around and every time and just walk past every single one of them and mutter the
know,
name
Maul would
Sidious?
probably be a nice resource to have right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, but does Maul know?
Well, Maul knew that he was in the fucking Senate.
Yeah, so he's got to know where, like, what position, right?
No.
No, he doesn't. Oh, fuck.
No, but like, recognizing voice or at least something close or
Oh, yeah, you're right.
some
If he hears
features.
if he hears the
Right.
voice, that might do it.
Okay, can we ask Yoda for some voice recordings of like several key or influential
I
senators?
don't think Yoda would do that for you.
I think
Like
Yoda's
the
gonna do
Jedi
that
wouldn't get
too.
involved at. But I mean, you could just like
Well, it just-
bribe
it-
a politician to do it. There's thousands of them.
Well, no, we could probably find the fucking videos.
Fuck,
Honestly.
you could just attend, or no, you can't. Standby could. No,
I can
actually, no.
attend,
You were
Richard.
you were branded because Palpatine had a.
No, what I'm saying is there's probably like because I still don't understand how the internet works, but there is a transfer of
probably
information.
videos
Yeah,
of
that's what
them.
I'm saying. Could we just acquire like a list? Like he could
Sure, you
Yoda
join
could tell
C-SPAN.
Yoda could probably tell us who are some key politicians, and then
Well,
we
you
could just look for
join in
like
on,
voice codes.
Join in on like a talk.
But we don't know who the key politicians are.
You don't know that like the key politicians in there,
I,
right?
I
Because there's a chancellor.
there's
There's Chancellor
powerful
Palpatine,
senators.
wasn't it?
Yes, it's Chancellor Palpatine, but there's also powerful senators likely, like
Right.
as well as
Right.
other people. So
Sure. So like you can bribe around. Yoda's not gonna give a fuck.
well, he might know he might know who some powerful politicians are.
Yeah, Palpatine.
That's all he's gonna tell us.
Yep.
All right, cool. I guess we're playing a soundbite of Palpatine to Darth Maul then.
Except Darth Maul escaped, remember?
Yeah, well, we gotta
Yeah,
go find him now. Where the fuck did he go?
Alright. Queue up the next 6 sessions.
I just go search for the fucking disappearing planet.
We found Dooku.
Well,
now
we're not
it's
gonna
time
be
to
able to
find
find the
Maul.
disappearing planet, Stanbot.
It's already disappeared. You took too long.
It's
Yeah,
took
maybe
too long. It's gone
maybe
now.
we could find something from being there. I don't know.
Hey guys, we found Dooku. Time to go find Maul.
I feel like this campaign, like ever since we went to Mandalore, this campaign just hit the brakes and it has not started moving again. Everything takes way longer than it should.
We're tugging, baby. We're tugging. It's like New
As
York.
if
Okay,
I-
okay, let's try and find Maul as fast as we can. Okay, so I guess let's call up fucking Obi-Wan.
We also
Wait,
have
no,
our
no, we
friend
know where he is.
Volvo.
He's with the fucking Black Sun.
I don't think we know that for.
Yeah, no, we do. Because well, okay, we don't know it for a fact, but I mean, it's pretty fucking likely. So that's what we were gonna do.
Based on the intel you got from Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
we were
so
going to
just
do.
Drop
So
out,
we're
drop to
yeah, we're
drop around Mustafar and see what's up.
yeah, we're going to fucking Mustafar to kick this fucker's ass.
Yeah.
Alright, you start going to Mustafar, and you see, as you pass by, like you're starting to go into hyperspace, you travel a little bit to make sure you don't go through any borders of the Republic. And you see a planet where some of the, or the part of the actual terrain, like things are starting to come apart from it.
Hey, that
Like
looks
there's
interesting.
rocks starting to hover above, like in the atmosphere.
Yo, what the fuck? Hey, isn't this like that planet that disappeared? I think we're getting a sign.
I guess we're going to the planet, guys.
Yeah, sorry, standby. We got sidetracked. I know that you wanted us to go to a fucked up planet. There
So
it
you
is.
found. I imagine I was just sitting in my room, just kind of like meditating or whatever, and you came up and were like, "Sorry, I know you wanted to go to that disappearing planet, so we
But
found
I got
another
you.
one
I
for
got you a present,
Yeah,
standby.
got you- standby.
Yeah, watch it. It's like standby. I know you're disappointed that we didn't get to go to the planet, but I got you a present.
I got you a present. I blew up a planet, and now there are fragmented
No, hold
shards
on.
all around
What
it.
would standby's response being to we got you a present?
concern.
Come on,
Well,
standby. Let me show you your
Come on.
present.
Yeah, I'm actually with talent on this one. I'm very excited to show you this present.
All right, so I'm gonna put a blindfold over him,
I'm not.
and we're gonna fly down to the planet.
Okay, what do I notice? Because there's got to be. I noticed something on the way down. Like, there's no way I'm not here and don't notice anything.
Well, if you're blindfolded.
I mean, force-wise.
Yeah, you feel something amiss, like a disturbance.
Talon, what's going on?
I passed gas.
That's not how this works.
I don't know. It was pretty intense. we found another breaking planet.
I glassed it, and this is the aftermath.
We don't have glassing capabilities yet.
Fuck, you would have bought that.
I would not have because we don't have glassing capability. Wait, yet?
Yet.
Is that's not in the plans, is it? I'm gonna take the blindfold off. Oh my.
Hey, Maldo, if we need glassing capabilities.
Yo, okay, guys. I understand memes and all, but like, can you tell me if a planet's fucking breaking up like this before?
Nope.
This is kind of
Nope.
important.
What are you talking about? That
Nope.
planet's not breaking up.
Yeah, look at it. It's going through a massive breakup.
Alex, I'm gonna do a. What check could I do to figure out what the hell's going on?
That planet's going through a massive breakup.
Oh,
It doesn't
cool.
want to be seen anymore.
Yeah, Labyrinth is
A
angry.
cool check?
Wait, what?
He's not trying to figure. He knows we're lying. He's trying to figure out if we're
Oh.
fucking what's going off the planet.
Yeah. I took my blindfold off,
Yeah, you can
and
do
looked at the
yeah,
planets.
you can do labyrinth.
And no one said they would stop me, so I'm
I'm not
fine.
gonna stop you because this is too much fun.
I'm going to also make a labyrinth check and promptly fail like I always do. But you know, the important
Hey,
part
I
is
will-
trying.
chances.
I shall also make a labyrinth check. As a man who's been
I shall
trapped in it.
also make a labyrinth check.
I don't even know how that works.
Me neither.
Alright. I'm gonna roll my force die. Alright, guys. Papago, I'm gonna roll my force die.
I got 2 white pips.
I got one white pip.
Alright, you all feel it.
I got 3 black pips.
You use black pips.
It does.
Yeah, you really feel it.
Guys, I'm really feeling it come on right now.
The vibes are strong.
Feeling the beats and the free my
okay,
soul.
what are we
He's
feeling?
gonna get
I'll light a
lost in
cigar.
the.
Yeah, you're feeling like the labyrinth energy. That's familiar force, but it feels fractured. It splintered. It feels like it's weakening.
The fuck does that mean?
Feels like it's weakening.
Strange. Can I try and stop this? Probably not. Or can I try and find the root cause, maybe?
I'm gonna get into the labyrinth.
Let's
I'm gonna enter
go.
the labyrinth.
Adventure time.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. Go to very distant lands. Talon the lizard and Stanford the human.
Let's go.
Our tale will never
I
end.
got 3 white
Adventure
pips.
time.
I got
Oh.
2 white pips.
Alright, you kind of, you guys sit down. You
Nick got
use your
1.
tethers that you learned forever ago.
I take like
Stanbot, if
6
you
of my
want, you can
lightsabers
use,
and just
like,
rotate
the-
them around me.
You can use like the notebook thing, or I guess you're not going to a specific location, but you just want to connect. You can help guide Talon in, especially Nick.
Wait, I got the best roll here.
Una.
Kuna, baby. I have no idea
Alright,
what
sure.
I'm doing.
Alright, you guys all enter, and you're in the labyrinth. And
Stand
you
by.
see you see around you stone walls, as per usual. But
I'd
in
like
the
to
distance, you see a black mass starting to spread, and every once in a while, a lash of energy will reach out and crush some stone.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
That's-
this is what I saw earlier when I helped Anakin.
Yeah, that's the thing that I tried to fight. Like when I got launched back. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was very friendly.
This is the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it touched me. I didn't like that.
Point where it touched you, Talon.
As the black mass moves forward, like white cracks appear, like in the void that's outside the walls.
So you guys reckon is inside of that thing?
Who knows if it's a person or a force of nature? Does it matter? I don't know.
How about that Bastila chick?
Probably not, but maybe.
Hey, wait, we still have her crystal, right? And she was using it as a tether, right?
True.
What if we tried to
Do
open
you
it?
have that? Or was that Genesis? No, you guys still have it. It's just not on planet. Yeah.
Yep.
You have it.
What if we were to try and force that open and make her attack this thing?
A terrible idea.
That's a terrible fucking plan.
I mean, either way.
Hey, wait, Kuna, it's 1 cop. Oh, wait, we don't have destiny points. Hey, wait, Kuna, it's 1 cop. Oh, shit, that doesn't work here.
Sorry, I had to do that to not get fucked. my bad, guys.
I don't really know what to do.
Let me
it's
try
moving
and
I mean, can I just try?
understand-
I'm gonna reach out and try and suppress it. Fuck it, why not?
Let me try and understand the nature of this black mass. Is that a force check?
Let me see what
Alex?
this would commit.
Yeah.
Alex,
Sure.
did I bring any cigars with me into the labyrinth?
No.
No.
2.
Fuck.
You try to feel the nature of it, and it feels like dark side force energy. It's not light side. It doesn't have the same feeling as labyrinth.
Ooh, can I go towards it?
This is a force filled with malice.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do, Stanvot. You try and tell this goo to go fuck itself. I'm gonna make it easier for you to do so. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my suppress ability, and I'm going to commit all 3 of my force die. And what that does is, in a force v force check, it's going to reduce whatever it gets by 3. So go, Stanvot. I'm going to suppress the fucker out of this guy.
Okay. God damn it, I got 1.
I got 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So
You have failed
4.
me.
I'm gonna
I mean,
go
it's an ongoing, it's a committed effect, so this is just gonna remain consistently. So you guys can
Kuna
keep trying.
try.
I'll be right back.
I want to go do
I'm
it.
gonna say
It's-
each
it-
of you can get 2 tries.
It's dark side, right? So it shares the same nature as me, right?
Yeah, but
Can
I
I,
mean,
like-
you still have to overpower it.
Do I feel like any connection?
Oh,
I
you
got 3.
Alright, I'm gonna reroll. I'll have to reroll this too.
I succeed.
You succeed.
I succeed quite handily.
Yep. Because that's a -1 for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, it just dies. I think I'm doing something, but it's just dead.
So you reach out your hands to stop it and try to do something, and it starts crumpling into, like, it starts forming in, and you see it start to make the shape of a person.
Talon just goes called it.
It's like it's
Yo,
still
what?
warped.
It is the
around.
child.
Like it's almost like this static mass. Like it's warping around still and trying to unleash.
It is the child. The girl.
Kuna, what did you get? You get a 2. You succeed over it too.
I mean, I can't
Wait,
roll
not
because
two.
I'm dedicating my
Right.
force die.
So,
Yeah.
Kuna kind of reaches out to try to do something just with like innate knowledge, and reaches out, does something, and it's now the fully like it's just formed. No energy is releasing.
Huh.
Just a black silhouette of a girl.
I knew it.
I mean, it was kind
You
of.
said it was
obvious.
Bastila.
Well, no. Then I said no. It's the girl.
Hey, do you guys know
The
who
child.
that is?
Yeah,
The girl.
it is. Ilaria.
Oh, I remember. Oh, was it way back when
Wait. So we can see her, right?
Black silhouette. Oh yeah, you can.
Okay. How far away is
Sorry.
this?
You do not have a sense of scale here.
Can I call out? Hello?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. Hello? Couldn't help
You
but
call
notice.
out in the. You
Go ahead.
call out and the mass starts moving forward. Well, she starts moving forward, just hovering over the labyrinth.
So at this point, I can stop my commitment, right? Because they've already defeated it. Well, not defeated
Well,
it, but
it's
I
suppressed
would beat
for.
it anyway.
It's,
It's
it's suppressed for now.
okay, cool. In that case, I'm going to stop my commitment, and I'm going to use Force Move, which I can now use at extreme range, and I'm going to grab the child and bring it closer.
Okay.
Well, okay, first I'm going to move her around a little bit to be sure that the stuff doesn't just appear directly beneath her, because I don't want to like bring her to us and then,
Get fucked.
yeah.
That'd be kind of nice.
But yeah, that's going to be what I'm going to try and do here. Oh, okay, I failed.
That's not gonna happen. Oof.
Yeah, I just failed.
You reach out with like energy and just hit like this force barrier.
That's kind of sad.
So, do you understand me?
She continues moving forward, and the mass around her starts going again.
I'm gonna stop her again.
And energy starts releasing and smashing into rock.
Here we go again. I suppress
yeah,
her.
no,
I do the
stop that.
suppressing thing again. I'm so glad I don't have to roll for the
Nope.
commitment.
That's a nope.
Well, what does she roll? Because you might tie.
If I get a 0.
Also, minimum is 0, by the way.
Okay, I got a -1
Nope.
before. Hey guys,
That's
no,
a
I
no-
got 1.
I got a nope.
Pathetic.
Alright.
Do they get two? Yeah, do they get 2 tries?
Yeah.
Alright, 2 is
So
the
Spencer,
number.
you can roll again. And that means she rolls again. Oof.
I got
I-
1.
I got 1.
It's not impossible.
you.
It's not likely.
It ain't possible.
What was it?
Not
Ain't
this
happening,
time.
Chief.
I got 1.
A 1, so that's a reroll, isn't it? Because you tied.
Oh, I got 2. 5.
Oh.
Chief. All right, I think we need to go. Scary black mass moving close. Can't contain. Seems like a bad.
You see around you, like these, a few people standing in front of the woman appear. And you sense that they're force sensitive. A couple of them are children, one of them looks older. They instinctually reach out their palms and the like a black lash of energy strikes them. And they crumple down. And
Whoa.
now are these mist formed creatures that looked mangled, similar to the creatures you came across in the temple.
Okay. Well, that's kind of fucked right now.
Yeah, just a little.
And they go crawling off
The
into
children
the
do?
void. Like there's a couple of children, like an old person.
Okay, I'm gonna grab them. I can grab 2 people. So I'm gonna try and
They're already struck.
Huh?
They're like
They're
the
already
mangled. They're those mangled like mist creatures that you've seen before.
Yeah, they were hit. Now they're turning into that. Hey guys, we don't want to be hit by that.
You think?
we can time jump, yeah? So I've got a fancy I've got an idea, guys. Now I don't fully understand how this time jump stuff works, but if I remember correctly, right? I had a big fucking crystal that I hauled with us when I first became Mandalore the Great, right?
You don't want to go all the way back to that time, do you?
Well, I mean,
I don't.
we could just jump there and then jump back with the crystal, and then
Yeah, no,
throw
it's not
this,
gonna go
throw
that
the
way.
crystal
That's way...
into the fucking void and see what happens.
That's a lot of work.
Actually, wait, what do you reckon happened to my crystal? Wait, it would have been on Cadmark's original ship.
Uh-huh. Which, you know, isn't with us
Which you
now.
don't have.
Well, I don't think it probably wouldn't still be on his ship. It's going to be a matter of where Cadmark put it.
Right.
Probably on his ship, though.
Galaxy's pretty big.
If it was on his if it was on his ship before we swapped ships, it probably would have been one of the items that was moved over, along with like any other equipment we had.
Well, you don't have the past, present, future Cadmark. You have the past, present Cadmark.
Ah,
Yeah, we don't have the same one that we had.
there is a past, present, future Cadmark though, isn't there?
Right, but there's trillions of past, present, future Cadmarks.
This is just another fold of the Cadmark.
You're dealing with the past, present.
Not the past, present, future.
A past, present that was created when you came forward back in time. When you created the next horseshoe.
This isn't our Cadmark.
Okay. Then it could be on Mandalore. I don't know where it would be.
Or we could just go
Likewise.
back to where we found them in the first place.
Sure, I
It's not
guess
like
we can do
don't know
that.
where that is.
Anakin has to stay in the ship though.
Think he's just gonna let us do that?
Sambot knows why Anakin has to stay in the ship.
Are we
Why?
legally allowed to be there?
I don't know.
I don't remember if it was in Republic space or not.
Well, I mean, I'm banned from public space now, not then.
We're not going back in time. We're doing it now.
I mean,
know,
it
it's
is a
weird.
Jedi temple that we founded, so
I mean,
or
fuck.
refounded, I guess.
For simplicity, I'm gonna say it's not in Republic space.
Even if it was, I just gotta be on the down low. All that shit's formality anyway. They were gonna kill me anyhow.
Hey,
So-
Alex, can I bring one of those crystals to us, like through the labyrinth? Can I use the labyrinth to like temporarily create one?
If you roll a perfect force, yes.
Oh, that ain't happening.
Oh, you don't have rerolls?
Nope.
Too bad.
What are we
Kinda
rolling
need a
for?
simple one. I was gonna try and use the labyrinth to bring one of those crystals to us.
Ooh, I want to do it.
You have to roll 2 white pips on every
Oh, that
side.
would have been. Oh, that That's a cool labyrinth power. Can I have the labyrinth power to bring different objects from different times that were already there to me in a scenario?
No, that's not how. That's not what I was doing. I
Well,
was
it does
creating
canonically
one.
fit with how the labyrinth works with tethering to an item.
Well, I'm just
Yeah, I
saying,
mean-
if an
So
item.
if it's something you have a relation to before,
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying, I feel like I was pretty attached to my big fucking crystal, given I pulled it out to beat a fucking smoke monster, and then I carried it like halfway across the galaxy with me.
No, Alex. Here's a power idea right now.
how
Let's
much
say-
XP do you have, Aiden?
That's gonna be a zilch, friendo, because I don't like saving my XP to use in the middle
Okay.
of session.
So you don't have it.
All right. Now,
Well, no, no,
Alex,
no, no. I'm saying from the tether perspective of the labyrinth.
No, you can't do that.
I
Hey,
can't
Alex.
jump back to grab it.
No, because you would have to have the object in order to go to that place in time where you got the object.
But hold on, here's what I'm
And
thinking.
you have to have an
I
item to attach
have-
to the memory.
I
It's
have
not
the
through
dark
ghost.
saber and the Mandalore the Great helmet, which I got
Right.
when
so you
we were on
could go back
Mandalore,
to
where
that
the crystal
time.
is.
You could go back to
So
that
we would
time,
need a
yes.
tether for where we are right now, and we could just
To get
jump,
back,
grab
yes.
it, and then come back.
Yes.
So what would be our tether? What if we?
To you.
I got it. Kuna,
What?
leave your suit.
No,
His
That
suit
would
came in.
work.
It would be like 2 minutes in and out.
no.
It's never gonna be 2 minutes.
What do you
in
mean?
and
It
out,
is
like-
literally. I'm not planning anything additional here.
I
We
mean,
show
that's
up
a-
like I forgot
that's
my
a-
crystal, grabs the crystal, and then comes
Yo,
back.
yo, that's a Rick and Morty quote. 2 minutes in and out.
Yeah, and
Rick
I never
Morty.
fucking watched Rick and Morty, so
You made a Rick.
I
and
know
Morty
you're not
quote.
planning on it being longer, but it's gonna be longer.
Also,
I don't want it to be
the-
long.
Probably the strongest points that you could go to, I'd say, are when you defeated Mandalore the Great to get those things, and when you led the Force against Vitiate.
And a reminder, there would be 2 talons in existence at that point, right?
Oh
Yep.
god. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In that case, I am going to do the. Wait, would the items be duplicated too?
You realize if you guys
Yes.
jump. All right,
Okay. All right. Well, that won't matter as long as things continue in the rest of the way.
But you could
Oh,
fuck with
okay,
the continuity of time.
okay,
Your,
if
your
you
reality
guys
that you come
jump-
back to. Just so you know, when you guys jump, you come back to a new version of this reality.
Yeah,
What's
we
gonna
know.
happen is they're going to be. You're gonna jump back there, and there's gonna be you guys taking that shit, and us, and then you're gonna jump back, and then there's gonna be us that are here, and then there's gonna be the other versions of us that are here because of us.
No.
Okay.
There would just
Okay.
there would be different past present versions.
Okay. I've got an idea. I'm gonna call it previously.
Alex, remind me to never, ever write time travel into the campaign under any
you know what?
circumstances.
I'm amazed that I understand it. I came
No,
up with
I
this system and I've
understand.
just
I
stuck with
understand it. I just don't want to deal with it.
Oh yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, I think it's
Like,
fun.
oh yeah, characters forgot about item long in the past. Oh well, too bad.
Well, that's the
Hey.
thing. Like, I don't give a shit how powerful characters are. I just want to get the story.
Yeah, no, I agree, but like,
Okay. So I'm gonna call it previously.
The guy
Okay.
who like fucking kicked. Okay. I don't know if he wants to talk.
are we in the labyrinth right now, or did we get kicked back out?
Are we?
Oh,
are we leaving the
I don't
labyrinth?
know actually. Are we still?
You're still
over?
there. We just took a pause.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we just took a hot minute to talk.
Can I call him
She
from the
created
labyrinth?
Those, like misthralls. No.
No, we have to go back.
Oh. Can I go back?
Sure.
Yeah, she sends like she explodes with this energy and sends these like warping energy towards you.
Fuck no, I'm out.
Right. I'm gonna try and grab the child again
Yeah,
They're
I'm out.
thralls.
with the force.
Oh, you mean the Elaria?
Yeah. Oh damn it! I only got 1 white pip.
I'll
How far
try
away is she?
something.
You can't tell scale. It's like it's an illusion.
Okay.
It's all-
Okay. But Alex,
I got two
based
white
off
Space
of
is relative.
how this works, I need to know how far away she is.
Depends on how far you believe you are.
I'm gonna choose to believe she is within arm's reach, and I'm just gonna grab her.
Okay, she's within arm's reach, but you cannot actually grab her. But you can grab her with the force, as if you were grabbing her arm's reach.
Okay, cool. Then I do that, and then I'm gonna yoink
You're
her
really
towards
getting
me.
us with space is relative right now.
If you, yeah.
I'm
Okay, go
yoinking
ahead.
her
I mean,
towards me.
there's literally 2 NPCs that represent space and time. So yes, I'm gonna mess with space right now.
Alright, do it.
I'm yoinking her.
Are you? So you're touching her with the force then?
Yes.
Okay.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill
Go
me.
ahead, try.
Yeah, I'm out.
I did. I yoinked.
I'm still
Okay.
here.
You did it. Now she's closer. Everyone roll. Let's take a check for this.
What's happening?
Well, she's a lot closer.
Okay,
So,
Alex is dead now.
Alex,
Well, I'm thinking about what roll to make it.
Are we trying to
Before
avoid
you-
the sludge?
Make it vigilance.
Oh
Before you-
boy!
before you even hit me with that, I already left.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
What's the
I can
difficulty?
upgrade my vigilance.
Well,
traits.
Nick, roll
What's the
a
difficulty?
roll a force die to
To get out.
interact with Labyrinth. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, let me do that.
Difficulty for this, unless you're just like he already said he was instantly leaving. But for you two, 3 purple.
I got 3 black pips, Alex.
Okay, you're out.
Yep, I'm out.
I'm a happy lad. I succeed big boy time. With
Alright,
a
you
lot
dodged
of I succeed
You
with a
dodged the energy, but another thing of energy is coming at you.
and to specify here,
Succeed, but barely.
I have
That was
3
close. Yeah, you're out.
successes and 4 advantage.
All right, you're out.
Wait, what? I was still trying to grab her.
Oh well, you missed. All right, yeah. So you dodged the energy, and she's about to release another one, and it's gonna keep getting harder.
Okay, I'll keep going until I get pushed out.
There is a way to stop. There is a way to stop this.
Same way we did it last time, TM? Well, not that I care.
Spencer, Stanbot, as I get closer, I'm going to suppress her. You use your force abilities to calm her down. So
I can try.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my suppression commit, and then I'm gonna move closer to her, while Stanbot suppresses her. So sorry, I'm suppressing. Stanbot's gonna use the force to calm her down, and I'm gonna move closer.
Space is relative.
Yeah, I know, but I can still move.
Right. Right, but just think about how you could use space to your advantage, because
I'm just gonna not get hit.
Alex, I don't.
She just doesn't hit me. Space is relative. I choose to not be in the same space she's attacking. Simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I
Alex,
choose.
Does that actually work?
Yeah, yeah, I just choose not. Yeah, same thing.
If you interact with the labyrinth in that way, yeah.
Well, let's see. I get 1 weight pip.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna try and calm her down though. I don't know if this is even possible. I don't know if she's even a person at this point. I get 2 light side points.
Okay, there doesn't seem to be a difference.
Okay, I'm going to draw out her mother's lightsaber.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of. Space is fucking relative. So I'm gonna try and like hold it with one hand, and wrap her hands around it with another hand.
Okay, run that by me one more time.
But so since space is fucking relative, I imagine if I want to, I can
Yes.
like be right in front of her. So
If you interact with the labyrinth,
yes.
yes.
So I guess I'll have to do that, which means I'd cease my commitment or whatever. But since we can do the space, it's just fucking. I mean, it seems like my suppressant thing isn't actually any use here. So, 2 white pips.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to appear in front of her. I'm going to hold her mother's lightsaber, and I'm going to clasp her hands around her mother's lightsaber.
Okay. I wasn't
Alex is
expecting
like,
you to
what the
touch her.
hell?
So make a force check. I'm gonna do force v force.
Oh boy.
Just light side versus dark.
That's pretty antithesis right now.
Uh-oh.
For you.
Oh, I got 3.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so there's 4 difference. Take 20 strain.
Well, I'm unconscious then. Yeah.
But say if you want to ignite the lightsaber, you can
Okay.
as you go down.
Sure.
It's
I
your
guess.
last option.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, you ignite the lightsaber. The labyrinth around you, kind of unconscious, seeing with your eyes like partially open. The labyrinth starts twisting and turning into like this spire. And now you're kind of standing on these stairs, these stone stairs. You can see the labyrinth below you, just like these sprawling stones with occasional white lights here and there. And you can see spread out there are crumbled sections of stone connected to what look to be some exits, and there's infinite number of these exits. And at the top of this spire, this forming blue light is starting to morph around the lightsaber.
Whack.
Talon, you're unconscious.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I
so
just
conscious.
I just say whack before I hit the ground.
Oh.
the
Okay.
quote around.
Can I tell anything about that blue light that's going around the lightsaber?
It looks similar to the blue light that fuck, I'm forgetting his name. But the master that was in the past.
Adritus.
He had Dritus. Good memory. Fuck, take a boost die.
Okay.
But yeah, you remember Master Dritus's blue light like that he would do in the labyrinth to like find things and connect to things.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember,
You know something
Elaria-
I just remembered? I took his lightsaber too.
Elaria is kind of like a daughter to him. You know, and she was tied to. Fuck, I can't remember all these names myself.
Arnasta.
Yep.
I just remembered I took his lightsaber too.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're unconscious.
She like reaches out to touch the lightsaber, and all of you are back to the present.
Okay, what's going on with the planet?
Did I
Hey,
lose the
welcome
lightsaber?
back. Why is
You come back and you see the planet is like half destroyed, like a core is exposed.
why
But
is
it's not
Talon
getting any
unconscious?
worse.
Well, it has gotten a lot worse. Like half the planet seems like
It's
blown
not
out.
getting worse though. Like it's
Not currently.
actively...
No.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Okay, well, I don't actually care, and I light my cig.
He touched that black thing and it knocked him unconscious, I guess.
You hear him mutter in his sleep, "I win."
Oh wait, Talon's asleep.
Oh, and Talon, you're gonna be pulled while you're unconscious.
Whee!
Talon, you hear a whisper in your ears, like a young child, like, "Why?"
Why what?
And you ask, you try to ask back, but you kind of see back in that spire as if you're still there, and the black energy is still wrapping around her. And within that spire, she touches the lightsaber, and like this force ghost of her mother with a knife plunged in her stomach is there. And the black energy surrounding her explodes out, destroying the top of the spire, and starts settling down onto the labyrinth. And I'll take you back.
Oh, okay.
Over.
Oh, actually, one other thing I wanted to do.
Okay.
You got consumed.
By the way, am I able to still move? Am I able to move around in this
You got consumed in a way.
mind form or whatever it is?
No, you kind of just see that.
Okay, because I wanted to throw the Adritus's lightsaber at her too.
Yeah.
Because I had both of them.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. It would have been about the same effect. But anyway. Yeah. Now you're. I'm gonna think about ways that this will affect you in the future. I don't think it'll do much, but might have plot things to add maybe. Anyway, back. Yeah, so everything seems calm while Talon is unconscious, but all of a sudden the stones around the planet, like still in orbit and still within gravity, start spinning and the planet starts violently collapsing.
Oh, well, it looks like whatever you did was temporary.
Well, what Talon did was temporary, if not made it worse.
You see another planet off in the distance start breaking apart quickly.
Oh, I think
Well,
worse. Okay, apparently worse.
in I go.
Yep, come here. Back in time.
I got 3 light side.
You jump in, and you see the spire that was once created has imploded.
I got 1 dark side.
Okay. You guys are in, and you see the tower that the spire that it was erected has now imploded, and the black mass of energy that was sequestered before around Alaria has grown in size tremendously. Like it's magnified a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what
Does
did
the
Tyler
Black
do?
Master remind me of Vitiate in any way?
It reminds you of when. So you remember? Actually, I'll pull you.
Oh, that's an issue.
Gurgle.
Gurgle. What's your strain at?
-4.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a big damn moment.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, so I can't do anything.
Yeah,
I think we've got back to tanks, but I don't think that. I think that's wounds, not strain.
that's wounds, not strain. Yeah.
How do you heal strain?
I can only heal 1 strain from you, so I can't help that.
Well, no, I'm just curious how you heal strain.
Uh, roll well. Get advantage.
Heal strain. I think I'd know this at this point. Let's see here. Spend advantage.
So, Stanbot, I'm no expert on the forest, but I think that doesn't look very good.
Oh, you can't. You don't say.
So, maybe an expert might want to tell me if I should be panicking or not.
You should definitely be panicking.
Alright, now that I'm done panicking, what the fuck do we do?
That was a quick panic.
I don't waste
That was
much time.
fast, my dude.
I don't waste much time.
Your mind just fucking implodes for a couple seconds, and you're good.
Yep. Just a few seconds of oh god, and then alright, what do we do?
It appears that I can technically make a simple discipline check to try. I imagine the encounter is over. Well, assuming we were in an encounter just now. I could make a simple discipline check to try and regain strain and not be unconscious. Or I'm just going to be asleep until Alex decides I am no longer needed to be asleep.
Fiona, can't you wake him up or something?
I can
Wait,
heal
do we
like
see
1
Talon?
strain.
Do we see Talon?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
why am
we'll
I getting
say
so
he
many
was
messages?
knocked off with like the implosion of the tower.
So we don't know where he is. He's somewhere in the labyrinth, but we don't know.
Oh, I thought you guys were back on the ship.
No, we went back to the
We came
labyrinth.
back in.
Oh,
because
okay.
shit's fucked outside.
Yeah, Talon, you kind of reach out unconscious, like instinctually, and you gather mist around you, so you have enough strength to like stand.
Hey, Wraith buddy,
But you're
you
very
there?
weak. It's just a black mass up in the sky. Oh,
That's cute.
void.
Okay, so how's it being
Do
affected?
I remember where I originally found Alaria?
It was at an entry or exit point. Like
Yes,
she
I
was.
know, but I remember
Yeah.
the path, right?
You would have it in like a notebook.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay. the notebook, but you keep finding different exits. You also have another item that could be useful here.
Oh, the looking glass. Ah!
Yep, that Adritus made.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we attune it
You
to?
look
though?
through it and you see a blue trail leading you through.
Time to go.
You see the
Yippee-ki-yay.
carvings that you recognized before, but instead of an exit now, there's more path going on at this point.
I'm gonna follow the blue line.
All right, you follow it, keep following it through, and you come upon a scene where Ilaria is, like playing with Anasta and Adritus. They all look younger.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of remember where you saw like Basila, like that
Yeah.
serene place.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same sort of deal. Like this
Yeah,
is
the
this
field.
is a reality that would be beneficial,
Mm-hmm.
like ideal. So it's a reality you can connect to.
So I'm here, right? Like I'm standing there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and talk to them.
Epic. Am I also with him, I would assume?
If you want to be.
Sure, I'm with.
Hey, you don't want to die, okay?
Yeah, I might.
Alex, I've got a question.
Yeah.
First off, can I make a simple discipline check to try and regain strain? Or would I still be in an encounter?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I don't understand how it works. I succeed, but I don't know how much I get back.
Put yourself at 8 strength.
Okay. So now if that with Adretis' lightsaber, would I
Oh,
be
there
able to
goes my
use that
plan.
as a tether for when we first met him?
When he died, yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll say when you were overpowered with the Force,
Yeah, that's what I was
that
thinking.
probably would have been enough of a moment to.
Okay, then I'm gonna take a deep breath.
Right before his death, regret. That could be strong enough.
Okay. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to try and jump to that point.
Wait, without us?
Alright, make a Force check.
As far as I'm aware, I'm currently trapped here without you guys, so.
Make a Force check.
3 white pips.
You make it. This is the ultimate form of splitting the party. One person's in the alternate dimension, and another is in the past.
That we theoretically can't get to.
Yeah, now you guys have created a real fucking problem, and I'm gonna need to think about how this.
Wait, we're permanently split. There is literally no way we can get back
there's no way
together.
to get back
With the
now.
rules of the labyrinth as we know them now, there is no physical way we can get back together.
The only way would be with that you could think would be Basila.
Bastila, maybe.
Yeah, we would need
'Cause
Basila to.
Basila represents time, Ilaria represents space.
Well,
Hmm.
there is a slight other thing that could be done. So, I reckon.
What the fuck?
Let's see here. I reckon if I could get back to the princess, like what's his name ship?
The Sky Princess.
Yeah, the Sky Princess. I could pull myself forward to where we are, where the group is currently in time.
You create
Yeah,
a
but
new
there's still
path.
another Talon, and that's a new path. So
that's a new
it's
path,
not going to
but
be the same.
It won't be us.
You don't come back to
one
the
of
same
us.
present. You create a whole other different reality.
The
Yeah,
only
you
one who can do that's Bastila.
All right, well I'll just
You
have
are
to
no
find
longer
Bastila.
with these. Yep.
Yeah, we're different people now.
As far as Talon is concerned, he's fucking trapped in here. So
But you have no idea where Basila is.
Wait, you know you can get out.
I was just knocked unconscious inside of the labyrinth, and I wasn't kicked out of it.
that's not the first time this has happened.
Yes, it is. I haven't been.
To him as.
Oh, true.
Mhm.
I feel like I would have explained it at some point.
Nope.
There's a lot of traveling that is involved here where I
So-
probably would have
Okay,
explained things
okay.
better.
Can I try and look
don't
for
have
them
a
before I
destiny
do
point.
this?
We don't have a destiny point in it.
You want
For Alex's sanity is the only reason why I think we should do this.
Can
don't
I?
like
Can I?
this.
Can I try? Okay, if Alex is down for it, I'll do it. But can I?
Alex?
Can
kinda
I?
likes it.
Here's what I'll do.
Okay,
Let's say
so
let's
here's-
say the
here-
party has
I'm
an
gonna say-
extremely short amount of time.
I'm gonna say this happens. This is absolutely happening. Because I like this and I like challenging myself. I think this would be a challenge for you guys too. But so you guys are currently in another reality. You guys are still close attached enough to that reality because you're still looking at it through the lens of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Which means you can't truly interact with the world around you. If you were to step out of that, you'd be in a whole other separate reality. However, you would probably have an easy attachment to get to Bastille at this point.
Yeah.
Talon would have to, I'd say, find the looking glass, because the looking glass can point you to Anasta, right? Because she was hiding. That's how you got to her in the first place, or in that message. But Anasta, you could use the looking glass to find Bastila in that time. You could then somehow convince her so that you can get to.
Or you
The
could convince her to stop whatever the hell
present.
she's doing.
Well, that would be one version of Bastila.
True.
Wild.
All right.
This is
So-
fucking insane. How did we get here?
You're how we got here.
I don't know. I decided that, hey, you know what? Let's get George Lucas and Christopher Nolan to write Star Wars.
All right.
Forget George Lucas, we have
So,
Christopher Nolan.
should I do anything, or do you just want to leave it with what they're doing for now, Alex?
Yeah, who's?
Because I mean, I have a pretty clear idea of what I want to
They're
do.
Easier. This is easier.
Yeah, do you want to
Um,
do your alternate timeline or
can-
my
you
alternate
can-
timeline?
You can see them, but you can't talk to them. Sandbot.
Okay. So I would have to interact. I would have
You
to
would have to leave the labyrinth.
into this reality.
Yes.
I assume,
But you say it would
I
be
follow
easy for me
you.
to find Bastila from
Well,
here.
I mean, you could create a connection. Like, you could torture Anasta, and hopefully that Bastila could use it tether to Anasta, because Anasta's Bastila's daughter.
Don't you have?
Whoa,
Don't
whoa,
you
whoa,
have?
whoa.
Don't,
Return.
don't you have?
I missed
You
that.
know what? I have a thing that I know, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna let the party figure it out. Because I'm in a different dimension now.
Okay,
True.
what did you say again, Alex? Because I got completely.
Well, I mean, you could use Anasta as a tether for Bastila, but you would have to have a reason for Bastila to go to Anasta at this point. in
Torture
time.
her. I'll torture her. I'm fine with that.
Okay, with torturing a child?
Anasta's old. Well, not old, but like middle-aged. Not even
Yeah,
middle-aged, like
Oh,
early
Anasta,
30s.
not Ilaria.
Yeah, Ilaria is the daughter.
she won't be the first one we torture.
Ilaria is the granddaughter of Bastila.
Or I guess relative time today.
Yeah, like step
Okay,
granddaughter,
let's-
because she's not really a daughter, but like
I don't know. I still don't know if
I
I'm
thought
okay
she
with
was
torturing someone,
Anasta's
but
actual
let's-
daughter.
This
well,
is
they're pretty much daughters, and like it's. I had a whole thing that you guys didn't come across story-wise, but yeah,
Hey,
let's
hey,
just
I
exit
might
the
be able to come
labyrinth.
across it now.
maybe.
let's Kuna, let's exit the labyrinth here.
All right, exiting the labyrinth here.
Oh wait, I have Bastila's crystal. We have her crystal.
Ding, ding,
We
ding.
do.
Right, we would need a
Which-
reason for her to use it.
True.
Well, couldn't they use it to get to her?
If she wanted to, you guys still don't even know why they're doing this because you haven't found that out yet.
Okay, let's.
I mean, I
let's
tried
exit
to
the
ask, and they
let's
didn't
exit-
give me a reason.
Let's start by
Let's exit
exiting.
the labyrinth.
Dude, the only
first.
time you asked
Yeah.
Vitiate, and Vitiate
That's
was a very
exit.
black and white villain who thought he.
No,
had
no,
the-
I did ask Bastila. She didn't give me an
Right, but
answer.
She was busy dealing with Vitiate.
Yeah, I'm out.
No, no, no. I asked her when she started invading Mandalore again, in the
Oh.
modern day, and I didn't get an
I got-
answer.
I got 5 apparently.
I got 3.
Yeah, you guys are out.
Okay.
Right. Another thing I wanted to ask about my boys. Would
They're not coming with you.
would they have been able to pass through the labyrinth at all?
They
My-
could have, but I mean, they're.
They
Hey,
didn't, and we don't have destiny points.
Speaking
so
of
no.
that, do we want to talk about the countless minions that I've lost to time?
Actually,
That's
a lot of them died.
Some of them did. Some of them I still grieve
Yeah,
for.
there's just like allies of you guys that just lost the time.
Anywhere we go in any given time, we can find them.
In any case,
So
this conversation.
Okay, so we exited the labyrinth into that like idealistic reality.
Oh, cat mark's a way to get the Basila.
yeah. Right. So can I try and do what my plan was when I got back when I get through the labyrinth, or do you want to wait, Alex?
Sure, let's just do you.
Cool. Let's go. Just to be saying, okay. So, I guess where
you
do
peer
I?
back, you see there's smoke filling the room and there's shadows moving about.
Well, hold on. Wasn't it right?
attacking.
Wasn't it was when I was being pushed?
No, it was
No.
right before he died.
So before he died.
Oh, regret.
There's-
Okay.
You see shadows force jump up into the ceiling.
All right. I'm going
Now,
to
part
call.
of the reason why you couldn't go after is because you were not fast enough.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
it
Now
doesn't matter.
I holler out, Shaxalua Polaris. There is no time. We must move now. Follow me, and I'm going to leap up into the.
Fuck are you?
That's my fucking name,
Right, I know.
and I'm saying that because
He's
only
asking, who are you?
the fact I know your name is more than enough. Let's go. And I'm
The fact
jumping
that he
after
can
Adrianus.
remember, the fact that he bothered to remember.
Only
But
only a only a
like 'em or
few
hate 'em.
people only a few people would know my full name.
Hot,
So
like him or hate him.
the fact that you even need to ask that question is absolutely astounding.
Hots, like him or hate him.
As I'm jumping through the roof, they must die. All of them.
He jumps after you. He jumps after
So
you.
yeah, I'm jumping onto the roof, and I'm going to reach out to where Adrianus is, and I'm going to pull him to me, and away from the enemy.
Okay, you do that. Adris is pulled to you.
All right.
He reaches. He's being pulled. He kind of puts his hands together, and like this blue light starts to form. It starts to, like warp the ground, and their feet get stuck.
Nice. Now I guess me leading past Talon, we're gonna run over to assist him, and I'm going to keep my eyes. Well, I know Ilaria is about to be kidnapped, so I guess I'll yell at the two of them that they're about to take Ilaria, and make my way over to the
Standbot
building.
at the time
that-
can handle that.
Yeah, the room. You guys remember?
Yeah, the room.
being guarded.
The room that she was gonna get ripped out of. So I'm gonna
Standbot
go
at
to
the
that.
time
You
can
see
handle that.
a guard allowing people in
Uh,
front of the door.
where's Ilaria?
Does Standbot at the time see it, or does?
Oh fuck! Even
Oh,
Short
yeah,
was
Sandlot's with you. Yeah, so you guys are all running over
Short
there.
was also there.
I have news. I have a Standbot and a Kuno with me.
You have A, but this one... Oh wait, this is still the one that doesn't kill people.
Yeah, it
Yay!
is. So hold on, Alex. I was actually kind of worried about doing this because it would basically mean the party would have to have different sessions, but we don't actually have to if you don't want to.
You do
But
We
it'd be
need-
weaker
no, we
versions.
It's weak.
Oh, that
we
is
need-
true.
I want this one is also yeah, we're significantly weaker.
Yeah, that's
than
true. I
normal.
forgot about that.
This is before I started fucking.
Well, I
killing
mean,
people.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the girl, to Ilaria with Talon and Adrianus in tow.
I would be able to get there. I'd be able to get there faster than current Talon and Adritus, but you would all be current
Yeah,
current at the time that we were
yes,
playing
yes.
this session.
Yes, I know.
God, I hate this.
I am taking on the name.
Shorba, who's this weird guy that just showed up?
You guys weren't there. You were outside. Remember?
Oh, you guys were in a bar?
inside. We were in the bar, yeah.
Yeah, I'm rushing to get to Ilaria.
Alright, you do that. You see people now surrounding her, like, picking her up and going.
I'm pulling her out of their grasp.
Alright, make a force check.
I want can I get Adritus and Talon to assist?
What about me? I'm there
Sure.
too.
Oh yeah, Stambot's there too.
Sure.
Sandbot, what was your
you
force
do
rating
it,
around
you
that?
Do it. You do it. You do
2.
it.
I had 2.
Oh wait, is this
You
stand
manage
by one
it.
or
I
You
had
guys
4.
get it.
Yeah, I
There's
had
no
4.
way- yeah.
Yeah, so I pull her to me. I hand her to Adridish, and I step forward and ignite my lightsabers. And I guess I'm ready
All
to
of
fucking
them?
fight them if they come.
Yeah, you mow them down. I don't want to go through an entire.
Yeah, no, they don't. They were leveled for us 6 months
Right.
ago. They're dead. They're dead.
There's
They
no
don't
limit.
survive.
All right. Well, that worked out far easier than I thought it would. Huh. Wait. How do I get back now? Oh.
Are you? You look like him, but you're different.
That is huh.
Talon.
You just
the
appeared out
old
of
Talon.
nowhere.
The old Talon picks up a nearby spear-like object and hurls it at the new Talon.
I catch it.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Hey, you should only be throwing these at huts, my friend.
Well, how do I know you're not
So-
a hut?
Can
I
you
think we
explain what
both
the
know
hell is
I'm not
going
a
on?
hut.
This was still the retarded Talon.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
this
yeah,
one?
He still had brain damage. He
Yeah,
still had brain damage at this time.
This one.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
This
Hey,
one does not know if you're not a hut.
hey, Adridish, are you able to do any healing stuff?
No.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, Drittis
unfortunate.
does not seem phased by this whatsoever.
He's also-
Right.
Just like, yo,
So,
this is normal.
He's also
allow
not
me to
dead
give
this
you a
time.
brief history of the universe,
So,
everyone.
just a little
Come,
bit
sit
more about
around.
Drittis, because you guys didn't really get the opportunity to like talk to him much.
Yeah, he died on this
Um,
incident.
But yeah, like Adritis, as far as like power level, Yoda's still not quite there. Like Adritis is not Okay, Yoda's more powerful than Adritis, but Adritis is like more connected to the true nature of the Force more so than
Mhm.
Yoda.
Okay.
Very dead though, but continue.
Right. So, let me think this through here. So, long story short, I gesture to Talon, become Mandalore the Great. Yeah? Pretty great. But on top of that, okay, let me think here. So, we go to fight Vishtai. Sorry, Vitiate. I can't believe I made that mistake again. We go to fight Vitiate, and then he makes an Alaria here stab Anasta, and then Bastila shows up
They're gonna
and
look at
causes
your
some
mouths agape
weird
and
fucking
confused.
some weird fucking time warp shit, and then we find out that you, well, not you, but an alternate future past version of yourself has actually been pretending to be you this whole time. This isn't though, right? That hasn't happened yet.
Is this stand by one or two?
This is still the original. Like I
yeah.
said, the standbot that doesn't kill people.
Yeah. So then we come back to modern day, right? We go and wage a war on Mandalore again, and take our rightful
There's no way
place.
in hell I let you do that.
Well, yeah, you kind of went behind our back, and instead of trying to convince us otherwise, you tried to get the Republic fleet on us. And we won anyways because the people of Mandalore stood strong.
What the fuck is this campaign?
Let me think here. Oh yeah, we remember seeing Bastila murder a bunch of people randomly, and Kuna cut off her face and wore it.
That was a while back. That was another Kuna.
Oh yes, important part. So how I ended up here. We watched a planet kind of get eaten by itself. I don't know any other way to describe that. And so we go into the labyrinth, and you, pointing to the child, are being consumed by this weird black mulch thing because and you're like kind of upset because you were forced to stab Anasta, who's like your mother figure or something like that, and you. I hand you your mother's lightsaber.
Alaria's like in a comatose state.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm talking to Adritis then, who's holding her, because I handed her to him. She is because she was forced to stab her mother by Vitiate, and then let me think this through. I hand her her lightsaber, and she kind of goes, "Why?" And then some blue light starts to appear like you just did, on the
gave-
roof there, and
Adrena's
then
very kind of like factually says you gave a being that is the living embodiment of the Force an emotionally significant object and expected something good to happen.
I was hoping it would calm her down.
You have a lot to learn.
Yeah, well, I didn't know it was going. Anyways, I got smacked, and then I remember that I took your lightsaber when you got gutted when I was actually here last because, yeah, I turned to the other talent. Unfortunately,
I'm
we
not
were too
gutted.
slow. Yeah, you're not now because I got here in time.
No, it's irrelevant because that future has not come to pass now.
Yep, you're right. I'm wondering what happened to my actual companions.
The only thing we are is the present.
Thanks, thanks, Adritus. Hey, I got a question. Do you know any way for me to open up a passage to the labyrinth to where I was before I came here? Because it was inside the labyrinth still.
You can't go to the past and you can't go to the future.
Can I go to the labyrinth though?
Every past is your
Stay-
past. Every future is your future.
From what I understand about the labyrinth I was in, time and space was relative. You know
You
what?
have to
I'm going to try and enter the labyrinth where time and space is relative. Pop out above
need to
Stanbot and
create-
Kuna,
You need
and
to
then say,
create
"Hey
your
guys,
own
come here."
present. You
Yeah,
need to
that's
create your own present.
that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and interact with the labyrinth.
Talon, this is not something you just do.
Well,
it's
he
all
said
right,
time and
yeah.
space is relative, so fuck it.
To
Space
the
is
present.
relative.
Everything is
It's
within
relative
the present.
to the
the present.
present.
The present is a
Yeah.
singularity in and of itself. It's everything and nothing at once. Because your present is your future and your past, because you can think about your future and your past in the present. But
Yeah.
you're not really thinking about it at the same time, but you can think like as if you're thinking about it, but you're not actually thinking about it.
If that
It's
makes
the same
sense.
thing where you can visualize something, but it's not actually there. You can feel things as if you're touching them, but it's not actually there, so you don't know if it's actually it. This whole thing is just a living embodiment of Schrodinger's cat, too. It's like you
Yeah.
don't actually know if something's happening until you're there, and even then you don't know if it's actually happening because that present is relative to what you're seeing.
Yep. Anyways, continue.
So, okay, I think I understand. No, there's no way in hell I understand this all, but the basics are: you came here to save Master Adritus after you fucked up something in the future.
Actually, it was the girl who was kind of going weird space tentacle-y thing and devouring stuff. Well, destroying stuff in the labyrinth with her weird black ooze tentacles. But yeah.
Yes, but who gave her the lightsaber that allowed her to become stronger?
Like you were touched by it.
Yeah.
He extends his palms, and a blue light comes, and he kind of out of like the pores of your skin come out like this black ooze. A
Ew.
bit of this black ooze, and you feel like your chest lighten a bit. But he kind of morphs it a bit and starts walking off with it.
Wait. What? Adritus? What do you? What? Oh, right. Hang on. I need your looking glass thing so I can go find Anasta and bring her here.
Sure, the past is yours, the present is yours, the future is yours. Go ahead.
Talon.
Uh,
Well, Talon? Is that what I should call you? But what about this Talon?
You can call me Shax.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
way, Shax.
Lord Shax.
No.
you're not getting that.
Under no circumstances.
By the way, Shax, you mentioned him, and he's dead
Ra's
now.
al Ghul.
Wait, is Kuna still here? Would Kuna be here, or is he a fucking in a
Kuna's
bar?
at the bar.
Kuna's at the
How
bar.
about the
Yeah,
oh,
so
I'm
Kuna's
still at
not
the bar
here.
right now. Damn, that's an entire experience right now.
Yeah, the bar was hype.
There's a
So-
lot going on there.
Yep.
Did we get involved at all to save him from that? I don't remember.
No, they had an adventure
No, they
on
just
their own.
disappeared.
Okay,
They had a
okay,
whole adventure.
okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't
don't worry.
remember if they got out on their own or not.
That's when I was about to start a cult. That's a while ago.
Okay, so I'm going to what would Stanvata this time do?
Just go with it.
Present is relative.
I gotta go speak to Zandu.
Who is Zandu?
No, he's the guy I defeated to become Mandalore the Great.
You know,
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Okay,
You know
let's
what?
get back to me and Kuna.
Yeah,
'cause
you guys
Tom
do
has
some
this
stuff
thing
for
right
now. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Does
Okay,
anyone?
and just
does
think about
anyone
how
know
the
what's going
present
on?
is relative.
I
That
mean, I
present
understand.
doesn't.
I completely
is
understand everything that's going on, but like, what the hell?
Well,
Like, it is just-
exactly. Oh no, I actually did it fucking perfectly. I wanted this campaign to be intentionally confusing because it's just the whole point was like to just kind of accept it.
Alex,
Like the
Alex,
present is the
Alex,
present, the future is the future. It's
is
working.
this intentional? Was this intentional?
Not
Was this
this.
series of
Not
events
this part.
intentional?
No,
This,
but
there's
the
no way in
present being
hell.
the present, and then we're just working with it based on information that could or
Yeah.
not work. Was
Okay, so me and Kuna have exited into this ideal reality.
Pretty much.
wait, exited reality?
We exited into the ideal reality where
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's where we are now.
Okay, I need a diagram. Where's something to draw?
we have tabletop.
Okay, like look here.
Hold
What
on,
is
hold
this
on.
ideal
Side
reality?
where my cursor is.
Wait, hold on. We can make this bigger, and you can write on this.
Okay.
Yeah, what is considered
you're
the
good there.
ideal reality?
So this was the horseshoe you guys were originally on. Or how do I fucking let me draw? Oh, I guess lock it.
Yeah, lock it.
Maybe you have to lock it.
It's locked.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let me erase that.
Now, this is just fun right now.
This was the horseshoe you guys were originally in. This is where we started the campaign.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. This was the horseshoe that you guys are currently on.
That we have
That you guys
to.
were on. Or you went to the past, and this was a horseshoe you guys were on, like here, right? So you went back to a different past.
Mm-hmm.
And you went back up, you went back into time, so then you were here. Still kind of part of like the past events that you had on this horseshoe when you created the new reality
Mm-hmm.
led to what the new reality you came to was.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's this now.
Right?
Or what
Then
was
the things
that?
you did in the past here were the reality you left it in.
So
Here.
Alex, I went to here then. Is that
No.
correct?
No.
No.
You would have gone to here because it was within your own reality. However, instead of going there, you decided to do this. You went to here. So, the reality you will go to if you go into the future would be slightly different because you'd go back up here.
Yeah, no,
Standbot
this makes sense.
Standbot just went into an ideal reality, which is not even part of this horseshoe because this is Alaria's ideal world,
Mm-hmm.
in which her events are here, and this is the present. Her events that led her to that point are here. You decided to create a horseshoe with a completely other ideal reality, which is completely fabricated based on what she wants. So you inverted time.
Wait,
No,
is this
is fun.
inversion all because of me, or is this because of the inversion by
is because
Standbot?
they went into an ideal
Because
reality.
we went to an ideal
They
reality
went
shaped
to
by
a
Alaria.
reality. They went to a reality that was created by Alaria's vision of the world because Alaria is space incarnate, so she can create these like realities.
Pretty much.
Okay,
what we were
but
given
can I
were
use?
coordinates to a different, entirely horseshoe that's not connected to
In
our
order to get to
existence.
each other, you need to do this.
We need
You need to
Bastila
attach
and
to here, and Talon needs to create another reality to get to here, and then fabricate his own present and still somehow meets up here. And then you guys would create a whole other systems of
Or
bits.
we could just use Bastila and Alaria together with time and space
There
to
is a
go to
time-
wherever the fuck we want.
And they created one singularity that you guys have been aware of.
Yes.
One singularity was created with the Spire on Mandalore, right?
Yeah.
Another singularity was created with the tower, with like the cliff. So we got Pride Rock here.
Hey, so I got a
Just to
question.
represent the tower and that planet. This would be the other singularity when the bombs fell and you reverted.
Okay, does anyone remember where we found Bastila?
So the singularities
It
are
was
represented
on,
by towers.
Tell us.
Right.
Talos? Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Hey,
So
Adritus.
we can use the singularity to go wherever the fuck we want, basically.
Yes, you can use the singularity to get back to a present based on how you remember it, which would technically still be a different horseshoe, but that
Yeah.
horseshoe could be connected to this horseshoe just based on because you think of
Mhm.
that.
Or we could all travel back to the past where Talon is, but it's technically a different horseshoe
It would
now,
be a
even though
different
it's the
horseshoe.
same.
Yeah. Because now, because of you into this ideal reality, any reality you try going to is going to be inverted.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yep.
I don't know what I understand what the fuck
I
is going
understand
on,
the
but like,
principles.
So
I don't
so
know what we're
Anasta
doing.
is space incarnate, right?
Yes.
So can I get her to pull?
Bastila is time.
Okay.
You need both of them in order to create a singularity that's based on the presence of the individual who's creating it.
All right, Adritus, gang. Here's what I'm
wait, I
thinking.
thought we were gonna do me and Nyx. Or
Are
you
you?
can go.
Yeah.
You can go. You can go.
You can go.
Well,
you got it.
well, I was just gonna say this, and then like we could swap over because I feasibly wouldn't be doing anything moving
Okay.
forward. Here's what I'm thinking. I know where to get Anasta. I know where to get Bastila. We need to get the three. We need to get Ilaria, Anasta, and Bastila together to try and create a singularity to correct the timeline.
Not
So
correct.
Not
to
correct.
create a new
together.
timeline where the world doesn't get eaten by the labyrinth. Right? Right. All right, I say we go.
So
Any
just
objections?
to kind of magnify the stakes, the labyrinth technically doesn't change at all. It's its own entity.
So the labyrinth is technically constant between every horseshoe, but it doesn't really matter because the labyrinth
Right.
is the present.
Because
And
every
since the
time
present is different, the labyrinth is technically different, even though it's the same.
your perception of the present is different, which makes the labyrinth different. But the labyrinth
Okay.
itself is never different because remember, you interact with the labyrinth doesn't interact with you.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Makes sense.
The labyrinth is itself, and it's consistent across every single different timeline. And so if the labyrinth is gone, time is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we have entered ideal reality.
Well,
We've
I'm going.
created an inverted time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm going to basically gather up the peoples and basically go on my search to get Bastila and Anasta.
Okay, so
So that way I can combine
Alex,
Bastila
you've
and
done-
Ilaria's power together and reunite with Stanvad and Kuna, as well as do something to stop Vitiate. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. So,
So,
up to what you
Alex.
guys are doing.
Yep.
You've seen Fate Zero, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know the whole like Banquet of Kings thing where Saber, Alexander the Great, Gilgamesh, like they're all talking while drinking, that
Yeah.
whole thing. That's what I'm gonna begin here. We're gonna have me, Bastila, Anasta, Ilaria, Adritus. We're gonna talk things out and see what the hell is going on here because we need to figure out why Bastila's doing this.
Oh,
Yep. This is where things get fucked.
Oh, I see.
Wait.
I'm not
Your
You were
ideal
confused
reality.
before.
Your ideal reality doesn't have a talent in it.
Oh, I see.
It's not my ideal reality. It's Ilaria.
Zilari's.
Oh,
It's Ilaria who doesn't know that you exist.
Oh, I see.
Well,
I'm
she
not
probably does.
I'm not
Hold
a
on,
king
I
right
just
now?
stopped her. I just stopped her father figure from getting murdered.
Kuna, you're there too.
You mean to say that we're at a banquet of kings and I'm not seated at the front of the table?
That's
All right, if we're gonna be technical here, I'm the only actual king.
I'm the only
You're
one
right,
dressed.
but that's the.
I'm the only one dressed like a king.
It's a meme, okay? It's a
Well,
meme
I'm
that we
God
have
and you
no
are
name.
all peasants.
I'm the only one dressed like a king in this group.
And Kuna would obviously be there too. Talon, I can't just bring Talon there. So yes,
Yeah.
I enter ideal reality.
Yeah, same. Bam.
All right, you
Right
went to
next to
this
them.
ideal reality.
Do they react to us appearing, or are they just like, oh?
Oh, they see you, and Adritus just welcomes you with open arms.
Hello.
Morning or afternoon or good evening. I don't know. It gets loopy after a while.
Bastila and Ilaria are just playing, and Adritus is kind of just hanging out and talks to you guys. It's like, so, you're You're this far right now, huh?
Yep.
Wait, there's further?
Oh, there's definitely further. Well,
Well, I mean, there's further and there's farther back.
we're
True.
at this point. We saw some
We're here.
coordinates. We decided to be here. Here we are.
We thought it would be useful for our goals.
Then it'd be
And
kind
what
of
do you
fun.
consider your goals?
Honestly, it's hard to tell at this point, but most recently, someone has been Alaria there was destroying our reality.
Well, what
So-
once was our reality, which is no longer ours, but I'm not really that worried about it. How are you doing today?
Well, what constitutes your reality?
Honestly, I don't think I
The
have
things
one
we
anymore.
saw.
And the things you saw are important. Why?
They're not here anymore.
They might not be important to me, but they were important to someone.
If they're not here now, then they're not here ever. The only thing you can be sure if it's there is where you are right now.
Well,
Correct?
I'm thinking about it in the past, which I mean is just a
Right, but that's a
projection of
thought.
what I think. That's just a projection of what I'm thinking about now, which I understand that
Then doesn't
entirely.
the reality that I'm seeing right now only exist within my brain? Because do you not perceive this reality different? Hence,
I had no idea.
if I might say, 2 plus 2 equals 5, and I truly believe it, is that not my reality? Even though it is false.
Sure, that's
It
real.
is a reality.
Yeah, it's real. 2 plus 2 is 5.
It's up to the perception of the other individual to make their reality say that that's false.
You see, I had another conversation like this that was very interesting in the middle of a planet with both light and dark side. So I wouldn't want to say I'm an expert on mumbo jumbo, but I'm well understood in the in the scripture.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yes,
the twins.
Mhm. There is someone I would like to bring to this reality. Would you be opposed to a little prank, perhaps?
This isn't our reality, is it? We are seeing and hearing exactly what they want us to hear and see.
Fancy.
What do you mean by they?
Bastila,
Them.
those two over there.
You see Ilaria and Bastila playing together.
Wait, Bastila now?
Oh, sorry, Anasta.
Oh, Anasta,
Ilaria and
brain
Anasta,
had
sorry.
died.
Okay.
You see Ilaria and Anasta playing, but on your shoulder, a hand comes. Like this hand that is old, young, and like every age you can imagine. And gives you a creepy feeling. And you can feel Bastila's presence in Ilaria.
Can I draw it out?
What do you mean?
Like, can I draw out her presence into this reality that I am perceiving?
No, because this isn't your reality to perceive.
See someone else's that we're seeing right now.
So this is what someone else is choosing to show me.
Yes,
I am
Yes.
perceiving
exactly.
what they wish.
Exactly.
Their
Exactly.
ideal, shall I say.
Yep.
Are they conscious of our existence inside of this existence that is inverted right now?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
A hand appears on your shoulder, Nick. Hakuna.
Okay, I guess.
Hmm. I'm
I
beginning to see why why a certain someone who is similar to me was insane.
Yes, many have been driven insane. I just refer to them generally as cosmic beings. That's really seems to be what they are.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
So you're a pretty chill guy. I'd have a beer with you if we existed in an ideal reality that I believe that I could
The
be
only
in.
the only way I can be chill is because I have experienced every reality.
Did you experience the reality in which we had a beer together?
I'm experiencing that reality now.
Suddenly, beers appear within their hands.
No, I'm drawing a reality that I haven't experienced, but I
Time is
believe I
relative,
have.
and the only way I haven't gone insane is because I just let it flow.
Hmm.
I like
If I
this guy.
stopped to question it, I would be mad.
I like this guy. Can we have a reality in which he's not dead so I can have a beer with him?
Much in the same way that many of these people who are attached to the labyrinth have gone mad themselves. And he points to the ideal versions of Eolaria and Bastila.
Alaria and Anasta?
Anasta, god fucking damn it!
I done it to you.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a destiny point because you're keeping track better than I am.
You know, Bastila, I know that you can hear me. Why don't we come and talk? I would like to ask you a question. You can do whatever you want here, can't you?
Bastila comes into reality and Dritus disappears. And the ideal version of everything disappears.
It's just Bastila
And
now.
it's kind of like in this white open landscape with Kuna, and you guys are just like standing on something that's invisible.
Oh, this reminds me of
We're just kind of
Inner
existing.
Sanctum. Yeah,
Yep.
we are simply in an existence that has everything and nothing right now. So let's just go.
Hello. It's nice to finally get to talk with you. Is this the full version of you?
Isn't every?
That's correct in its own way, but are you the one who's been pulling the strings this entire time?
With her voice, imagine like multiple layers of voices.
Okay.
Have we? I know this is gonna sound weird, but have we spoken before?
Yes.
Why do you even ask a question so dumb as that? Of course you have spoken before.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not you, but perhaps
Oh.
she has spoken to another Kuna.
Well, probably an infinite number of me, but that's besides the point. So if that's the case, do you know what we're gonna say already?
Depends. I've created this space so that our perceptions are one and the same.
I see.
I do not know what you're gonna say.
Why did you bring the Eternal Fleet? Why do you have Alaria destroy the labyrinth? Though it seems that no matter what the answer is, nothing will change and everything will remain the same.
Not necessarily.
Then, could you give your reasoning?
Why does my reasoning matter?
It matters because I wish to perceive it.
Matters because I want to know.
Okay, she seems to accept that answer. And she kind of like waves her hand across the open void, and like this splash of like almost like this window creates with the palm of her hand. And you see different scenes of war like throughout time. It seems like even though time, as the way most people see it, keeps moving forward, and you have the benefits, or at least people think they have a benefit of looking back on time and learning from it. However, they don't learn. And she continues to show hundreds of thousands of hours of war footage, but within a few seconds because relative.
Yes, of course, obviously.
She then continues to go through, like all the pain and suffering people have gone through. People create their own realities within the realities that people share. And they use those realities to exploit each other. Much in the same way they exploited me. And if you're familiar with Basila's story at all, it's basically like her character backstory. Yeah. Yeah. So how do we stop this? We destroy shared realities. Everyone can live out the reality they want.
So you seek to unify.
Talon's ideal reality is just fucking Talon
Unify
running
by
a rave
dividing.
to music playing.
If everyone has their own reality, then they cannot exploit each other. They maybe exploit the vision of someone they wish to exploit.
Dennis,
They are
what
not
the
actually
fuck?
exploiting.
Dennis, we're sorry.
No, hang on, this works out perfectly. You guys are in there when you hear the fucking Discord joining noise and fucking suddenly Cadmark is beside you.
Oh, this is...
Dude, his mind will fucking break.
Dennis,
Yeah,
I don't know
that is
this far
is
right now.
we
he
can
even
catch you up,
here?
homie.
Can
I don't
we
know.
though? Is that possible?
Dennis,
Can't
Dennis,
we?
I think you might die listening to this. I can barely understand it.
And this is like the wildest shit. I blame Alex, but I love it too much.
I don't think he's actually present. He just joined.
So, why, if I divide people and allow them to create their own presence and allow them to create their own realities and what's in their head, and if they think that they're exploiting people or if they think they're suffering, then that's up for them to decide. But the shared realities, we won't be able to influence each other's perceptions.
So you seek to divide everyone then?
Yes,
Into living their own ideal.
whatever that ideal may be.
So is that your ideal that we were just sitting in? Or is that someone else's?
It's a version of the ideal. I unfortunately will never be able to live a true ideal because I see the present as it is.
Have you considered the idea that I don't want to live in an ideal reality?
And that's the ideal you can create for yourself. You can
Hmm.
create an ideal in which you keep running in loops trying to destroy me. That's up for you to decide.
But I don't want to be the internal force that decides the external world around me. I'd rather the external force also play a point in that. However, I don't want my own internal views of the external force to then influence the external force, if that makes sense.
I can tell you, I've seen many realities, many presents. Many things are different, many things are hard to accept. But yet they are all one reality. Or at
And
least
in
that's
each
what I
one,
was
people
told.
die.
Yes, in each one people die. You are very correct. But isn't it that death that gives meaning to life?
No, it is the moment that we live.
Mm,
If
I
you
see.
live and you don't do what you enjoy, is that life?
Yes.
No, that's a life working towards death.
Yes, but
But a life
why
nonetheless.
not yeah, life nonetheless. Why not simply die if you don't want to live out that ideal? I mean, I'm gonna jump at a straw here. Given your backstory, why didn't you just die?
You can't.
Certainly, not now. But instead of deciding to join a war cause that initially I had no stake or care for, I could have just died. Or for you, Stanbot, we
People,
never had to hit this point.
you are under the illusion of freedom, like most. I can break you of such illusions.
I'm sure you can.
You are not free. Your fate is decided the moment you're born,
Then
but
what
I
is
can
my
change
fate?
that. The fate is what was decided for you by the people around you, and the perceptions you have of people around you and how that's affecting you. That's how your fate's decided.
Yet I've seen many changes. The same event goes multiple ways,
Right?
multiple
Because,
times.
yes, because you inflict that change upon others. You are deciding the fates of people around you by creating each new reality.
And
You
that
are
is my
leaving
free.
behind
You're leaving behind the
broken
fate of other
fragments
fate.
of realities that are then left to just to leave what you took or what you brought
Basically,
upon.
basically, we're changing fate in a way.
You are deciding the fate. You are completing fate.
Deciding the fate for
Much in the
others as
same
they
way,
have decided fates for me.
much in the same exactly.
I see.
But
I can
isn't
stop
that.
that.
But what's the problem with that? Isn't that just existence?
That's controlling others.
As others have done to me? What if I
Yes.
lived my entire existence alone? No one. Without your power.
Then the perception of very loneliness would affect you, would it not?
It would.
But if that was
Exactly.
all I had ever known.
And so therefore your fate is decided for you.
But isn't that...
Is that part of the fun, though? Is that part of the fun living? Having a decided fate and figuring it out?
You may be one of the fortunate few to see it that way. But may I show you? Do I have to show you again? She then shows you again, like millennia worth of suffering.
An untold number of it, sure.
Yeah.
How about you pull up the millennia's worth of joy that people have experienced next time?
She pulls up some stuff from that and then shows what the joy, what the suffering brings to others, and how joy can be created out of the suffering of others, and often is at the detriment of people.
But not Talon though. There's just a gif of Talon and they're just in pure joy as he's just gutting huts going left and right.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
but
that's
that's
exactly
what
what
it
she's
is.
talking about.
That's exactly it. That feeds right into it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get like a gif of like 30 million different types of Talons just gutting the same hut.
The same hut feeling all that agony and him feeling all that pleasure. Yeah, you just
What if
reinforced the
my
point.
ideal reality would be to be affected by that world around me?
And that's
Live
the perception
and
that you
die
can
in
take
which
on
the
your own.
world that I was born.
That's the
Why
perception you can take in your own reality, but then you won't affect anyone who's actually real. That's the beauty of it.
But then, am I also fake?
Only if
If-
you think yourself as.
All right. What if I said?
And then when those realities have run its course, then the universe will be at peace. There will be no more life. There will be no more death. There will just be.
That reality. Rough. I don't know. I'm not subscribed. I wasn't subscribed the last time. I'm not subscribed this time either.
There's still something missing. Something's not right. What about the very people you were inflicting suffering on to destroy those planets? Were you making people were you not making people Oh, he's gone.
He hasn't been able to talk. He's been slipping between muting and deafening himself. He hasn't been able to say anything.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. Aren't you yourself causing suffering in order to bring joy? How is this any different?
I'm temporarily doing that to create realities in which everyone can live. And then when their lives have run their course, we will no longer have death.
Temporarily, but you're taking
temporarily,
away.
yeah, suffering is suffering, regardless
Suffering
of
is always
temporariness.
temporary.
Yes, but I have suffered enough to make up for that.
And so have I.
Oh, so I mean, fair enough.
Sorry,
can't
Kuna, you don't have multiple lifetimes of
Yeah, but
suffering.
I do have me who's been trapped in eternity. So I mean, does that count? There's other versions of me who've experienced suffering. I'm sure that I'm not connected to. In any case.
Well, you will experience my beautiful reality soon enough. Where is your lizard friend? He has often been a nuisance to me.
He got separated from us. No clue where he is.
He's in a different inversion. We left him behind.
Well, if you leave me alone, I can give you one last gift before your realities separate.
I'm listening.
I can bring you together to live out your days in this reality, and then you can create your own when I destroy this pesky labyrinth.
A way out for a compromise of my ideals. Is that what you're asking?
Only if you choose to see it that way.
Back then, when you saw your daughter being killed by your granddaughter, what did you feel? Is that when you decided, or had it been long since decided?
I have gone past the point of feeling.
What about Revan? Isn't he a slave trapped into your labyrinth, doing as you please?
Well, I have given him the gift of his own reality. I merely use his husk.
Hmm.
And have you considered?
You have seen Revan's reality before,
I
Damn
have
bot.
it.
a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like
no,
first
I
couple
still
months of
remember.
the campaign starting.
I still remember.
Wild.
Hmm. What if you let us go meet Talon again, and then we still decide to stop you?
Well, I doubt that would happen.
What, us deciding or you us stopping?
Whichever you choose to take it as.
Hmm. Even if they're not real, aren't the people within those ideal realities real in their own way, and am I not manipulating them to act as I please?
Yes,
You
but
know,
you're not actually inflicting the suffering on anyone.
actually,
What's the difference between a
a-
real person and someone within there?
actually, aren't you just creating your own ideal reality?
And forcing everyone else to exist within it?
Why don't you just do what you want for you and leave us all to our own existence?
No,
It,
your existence only brings suffering on others, like it has brought the existence on me. Her shape her shape gets larger, and you see like black energy start to swirl around here, and you're pushed back into the present.
So on the ship, like on the Sky Princess?
Yep. Talon, you can either choose to be pulled by this mysterious energy pulling you, or you can resist it. Whichever you choose.
Hey, Adritus, Hilaria, guys.
Alaria can't respond. Yeah, what's up?
Dridis, I was like, Dridis, like, this is your present to decide.
I'm getting pulled by some bullshit. You guys want to come with me?
no.
The fuck that. This one does not want to listen to that.
Sorry.
But
I live my life on
consider the
ideals.
following, Talon. We can kill Huts together.
But this one likes that. He reaches out.
Adritus, stand by. You guys want to come?
I'm fine here. I will find my own path through this.
Oh, but
This
we already
reality-
have two of you. A third one would be great. And
This
it'd be a fine addition to our collection.
This present will enjoy his time with her daughter. With his daughter.
Well, like,
I would like to find a way
could
to
I
avoid it here.
could I at least get like a letter from you or something? Because like, if I'm getting yoinked through time and space, I gotta imagine Bastila and this girl's involved.
Talon, you gotta
so
find
like,
it. You can take talent. You can take the other talent if you want.
fine, I'll
I
take
don't
the
think
other
that's a
Talon.
good- Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
my god, there's gonna be 3 of them.
Wait, there's only
There's gonna
two.
be 2 of them.
There's 3.
Wait, where's the third one?
Present.
Present, Talon.
Cool.
Oh yeah, true.
You just now have to.
Ooh.
Alright, you're all pulled, and that's where I'm calling her for the night.
I'm gonna look over at Stanbot as I'm getting pushed through. I'm getting pushed through time and space. I'm looking over at him. I'm like, I think I
We
struck a
got
nerve.
plot!
I think I struck a nerve.
We
Uh.
hit plot.
Actually,
Or did we? Was this planned, Alex?
see, I want to bring the other Talon with me, but in order to continue to ensure mostly continuity within the events, I feel like I should leave him behind.
Stanbot,
Well,
we struck a nerve.
What was not planned was Talon deciding to go into his own reality.
That was
That
kind
was
of
not
funny, and I liked it, but like, what?
That was not planned. However, you guys entering an ideal reality was going to happen eventually.
Okay.
And that ideal reality was where you're gonna find out like kind of their reason for doing things.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to take
So
the
that
other
part was
Talon with
planned.
me.
Everything else that happened today has just been like whatever the fuck you guys are doing.
All right. What if we agreed with their reasoning right now? Would that just be the end?
I mean, we could
Yeah, you
we could
could.
end the Civil War, by
Yeah.
finding out who Palpatine is, and
No,
then
we wouldn't
that's
even
it.
need to do that. We just wait until everything crumbles and live out our own realities. Like that.
That's
could've-
assuming that you think that would actually work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is assuming that her plan actually
Right.
would work.
Like,
She has no
has
idea if
worked.
this actually works, because in order for this to work, it has to. You guys all have to have your own separate realities, which you don't.
Yeah.
Wait,
she would have
so hold on.
created
I need to wrap my head around this. You said there were 3 Talons?
Yes.
There would be.
There's you, who you originally started as. There's a Talon you haven't met because he's currently in this present that you guys created.
I
And
think
there's
you
the
technically
past.
interacted
we-
with him.
There's
already.
the
Yeah.
Talon that you don't know if you, because remember, when you went back into the past, you met a new Talon that wasn't actually part of any of your past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to figure out is, would there be multiple Talons if I didn't bring, like, multiple Talons that I could actively interact with?
There would still be the one from the current
Yeah,
present
there'll
that
still
you
be the
helped
one in the
get,
present.
Okay.
that you helped like get the girl.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave this Talon in the past then.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I
So I guess
I
basically-
saved Ilaria and Adritus, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to create like too big of a. Because I imagine we're still gonna
Right.
progress
so
in
now
the
there's
same
also-
manner in the past.
Now there's
so.
also a new topic, like a new buzzword, like cosmic being type thing. That's kind of the idea. So you have Schmevels, Adritus, Ilaria, and Basila.
Cosmic
Technically, Stanvat2 is Stanvat2 is a fake one.
Standby 2 would count because he's
Okay, he
technically
counts.
outside of reality.
Okay, so there's
Basically,
a fun...
anyone who can perceive reality as it is. So technically, you guys are now. You and Nick.
We've just
True.
Talon technically wouldn't be because he hasn't seen reality as it is.
So we just hit. We're cosmic beings now. Look at that.
Right. It doesn't really mean anything other than just like a way to differentiate.
It's just.
Mhm.
It's
Keep things into
basically.
a category.
It's
So
pretty
there's
much
just-
hitting a sentience and then hitting this, right? Like
Mhm.
that's just the steps here.
Yeah.
So there's this fun little thing. It's a old TV show that I watched a few years ago, and it involves a lot of time travel. And there's this thing, these people called, I think they were like singular points or something like that. Basically, no matter what happens in the timeline, they're the same.
So the cosmic beings.
Yes, the
Singularity.
cosmic beings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a fake one who
All
who
right. So
sacrifices people's perception of him to remain the same.
So kind of like my thing too.
Yeah.
so Alex, what's the XP here? And are we gonna
Oh,
have
man, I
slightly
don't
different
know. Fuck
XP for?
Let's just do 30. Let's do 30.
Oh man, but I
Across
cut
the
down
board.
I cut down an entire fucking platoon of Sith boys.
Yeah, but it was
That
also
were
like cutting
pushovers.
paper.
That doesn't change anything. I also fought a weird fucking blob mass.
So did I technically.
Right. So this 30.
I did
Okay.
30
Fuck it. 50.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
50. Hey, Alex, I'm gonna hit you up when I eventually spend that in the labyrinth.
Hey, wait, Alex.
Yeah.
What would Stanvat2 know about Would Stanvat2 know anything about the person pulling the strings behind the war? Is that a thing?
That is a very fair point.
Have we never brought that up before at the same time?
Yeah. I never brought it up.
Yeah.
Well, we
Hey.
brought it up. We've just never asked him.
True. We've never asked him.
And it's
But
like
you
it's
know,
it's
but
it's
Can you
It's-
believe his information? That's the other thing.
Perhaps not, but it might be a good
It
starting
would give you a
point.
lead.
And also, what have I seen? Because I've probably seen something involving it.
Well, if you ask him, he'll be like, "All right, well, I've seen different members of the Senate do it."
But what were their positions? Anything consistent between them?
The Chancellor was quite common.
Hey, we have our plot hook. Let's go. We have a name
Chancellor.
and we have a position. Let's go.
wait. So what? Do I just like appear in front of them?
No,
Yep.
we all get
You
thrown
guys
out of the
call it at the
labyrinth.
same time. Yeah.
We all get thrown out of the labyrinth together as if nothing had happened. Like to
Well, you
everyone
guys-
on the ship, it's maybe been an hour.
Hey, Stanvat, is this our Talon or is this another Talon imposed upon?
Talon just kind of like looks around. He licks his eye.
My young
He
friend.
licks his eyeball. This one is very confused.
not know.
Where did this one? What is this one doing here? Where is this one? He looks
We're
to.
on
He
Sky
looks.
Princess
He
once
looks.
again.
He looks towards the two of you. This one thinks you have gotten bigger.
I'm gonna just assume that he's fucking with me, and I'm gonna roll cool on that one.
I thought we were done.
Okay, I guess I'm rolling deception against your cool.
Oh my fucking god. God says no.
Deception against cool. All right.
We're
you don't
not
wanna-
doing this right
Hello?
now. Session
God
over.
said no. God said no.
No, I
You
nearly
don't-
rolled a triumph.
No, the universe is alive on its own. No.
Okay, well I stand up. All right, so I
hold on,
saved
I'll
Adritus and
be
stopped Ilaria. I guess I stand up because I got advantages, so there's no way I won. So
Alright, do I get my Oscar now?
Yeah.
so I just kind of stand up and brush myself off. So good news, boys. I saved Adritus and
Yep.
stopped Ilaria from getting kidnapped.
Yeah. We became cosmic beings.
Cool. Oh, by the
Yep.
way, like all those guys are like super pushovers. We should have done this before.
You know,
Yeah,
Stand Up
honestly,
2 makes a lot more
funny.
sense now, actually.
Yeah, Step Up 2 makes so much more sense now. It's hilarious.
We're saying this in character, and that'll be the end of the session. Please.
Yeah.
No more.
Yep. No more.